Hello, I am Rythian, and this is World of Warcraft Attack of the Big Giant Purple Block. Yeah, the beta is currently a bit buggy in terms of how things look. I've never actually seen... I remember playing in the Wrath of the Lich King Alpha, and it's not being this weird. So, things are kind of fucked up at the moment. But that doesn't really matter, because we're here to take a look at the Paladin talents. Right, so again, this is a character that's literally just been copied over. And so when you go to N, which is talents, we see we have a choice there. Apparently I'm still holy. I could swear I wasn't holy, I was protection, and that hasn't reset in this ad, but we have our choices as usual: holy, protection, retribution. It's the same thing here. I mean, I like the redesign of the spec layout thing, but we're going to go into protection in a little bit more detail here. And we can see Crusader Strike, Judgment, Avenger Shield, Shield of the Righteous, just core abilities. And pretty much as you learn those, you get them instantly. And I get all the other abilities up to level 85, which is what I'm currently on. As you can see, it's the same stuff as before. Avenger Shield and all the other passives and all the good stuff. And passives and so on. Now, talents, of course, is what we're here for. Level 90 abilities, I might go over them quickly, but honestly, without me using them, I'm not really sure how much detail I'm going to be able to give. Once level 90 abilities gets released, or, you know, there's actually zones enough to level up to 90, or you can make pre-med level 90s, I'll go into more details of it, and on more classes than just the Paladin, of course. But let's start by looking at the level 15 ones. So as soon as you hit level 15 on your leveling up Paladin, you'll get to choose between these. And they're all about speed, it looks like. Speed of Light, flat out instant movement speed increase. Pretty cool. Just 1 minute cooldown and 8 second long. It's like sprint pretty much, although lasts longer. I should know off the top of my head how long a rogue sprint is, but I don't. I think it might be shorter actually, never mind. Long Arm of the Law, this used to be a retribution talent. It's just, you know, judging something increases your speed, which is really good if you're chasing down a target in PvP. Pursuit of Justice is passive speed and more movement for many of the holy power charges, which could be cool, but keep in mind you pretty much want to just use your holy power charges all the time, so you'll lose out on that speed a lot. But you can also just load up on holy power and then run like 40% faster speed. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go with Speed of Light because it's pretty cool to have a sprint. Actually, let's wait until we pick all of them before we go. Fist of Justice turns... I guess it's pretty much... What's wrong with Hammer? We still have Hammer Justice, don't we, there? Let's see. Stun, 1 minute cooldown. 10 yard range. This is 20 yards and 30 second cooldown. So I guess this is just like an improved version. Repentance is just Repentance. Same old... Oh yeah, by the way. Look at what happens when we walk into these blobs of blocks. Kind of freaky. So let's stay away. Let's go down to where it looks a little bit nicer. Sorry, Repentance, same old, same old. It's the only proper CC we have, I guess, except the stun. This is new. Judgment debuffs someone for movement speed. That's pretty strong. Especially since Judgment is a shorter cooldown than 12 seconds, it's pretty much if you stay on someone, they'll always be slowed by 50%. I suppose more of a PvP talent. I mean, you notice this I say with a lot of talents, that oh, it's PvP talent, but honestly it kind of is. Because really when you're fighting mobs and bosses and stuff, it's not like you care about their movement speed. I'm gonna go with a cooler stun. I like stuns. Stuns are cool. Repentance is sorta nice for PvE, but not that big. This is the healer thing. Sacred Shield used to be a passive in the retribution tree, and before that it used to be something else, but now it's like you put it on a target with a shield of holy light. Okay. So you pop it on someone and they have a shield for a bit and absorbs and increases Word of Glory heal. It could be pretty good, I suppose. It is instant cast, so I suppose it depends on if... Oh, hello. Mr. Stag. Sorry, you kind of came to the shot right there, you know. See, the problem is he doesn't know I have a cameraman watching all this shit. Healer talent, possibly something for yourself. Doesn't look that good. This is a dot. Oh, no, hot, sorry. Hot, obviously, not dot. First hot we've had in ages, actually. A 1 holy power, or holy power based hot. That's pretty cool. The only hot we've had was when we glyphed Flash of Light way back when. So this could be useful for healer. And this is making judgment reduce the cooldown and so on Flash of Light. Could be pretty handy. You judge twice and then you can do an instant Flash of Light. I'm gonna pick Sacred Shield. That seems like the decent tank talent. We did choose protection after all, so I can imagine putting Sacred Shield on yourself is a little bit of a survivability talent. Level 60 stuff. Hand of Purity. This seems a bit niche. Reduces damage of dots by 70%. Only for 60 seconds too. I don't know about that one. Okay. So when you shield someone and they're in cooldown, using holy power gets rid of the cooldown, blah 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 blah. You know, half bad, but I don't know, I get the feeling you're not really going to be spamming your shields on your hands that much. This one seems handy. This is pretty much a reset the cooldown on your hands. Ha, see, I made a joke there. Handy for a hand talent. Stand-up comedy. But no. These are kind of underwhelming, all three of these, to be honest. I'll go this one just because it's passive. I like stuff that's passive, you don't have to worry about them. This is cooler though, this is the damage stuff. Holy Avenger, pop that stuff and then suddenly everything gets 3 charges of holy power. This is sort of similar to Zealotry, or whatever it's called, in the Retribution tree. You kept getting 3 charges, 3 charges. That basically means you'll do ability finisher, ability finisher, ability finisher for 20 seconds. Sort of good, but I remember, you know, that also means that you won't be weaving in all the other abilities, so it's kind of good, I suppose. You get more frequent access to one of your abilities during Avenging Wrath. So when you pop wings, you suddenly get no cooldown. But this seems pretty cool. You can spam Judge, spam Holy Shock, spam Hammer. Especially, oh man, that would be fucking amazing for AoE for Retribution. Just popping this thing and spamming Hammer of Wrath over and over and over. And this, of course, is the proc thing. Pretty cool about procs. This is also handy. Not sure how Judgment would be awesome. Well, actually... I'm gonna go with Sanctified Wrath. Seems decent enough tank talent. For DPS I might probably go Divine Purpose. Or this for burst situations, like maybe when you pop Bloodlust. Again, not too much details on the level 91 since we can't actually try them out, so we have no idea. But this is... You pop a Prism on someone and they heal things around you. Or damage if there's an enemy. Light's Hammer, AoE damage and heal. Oh, an Execution Sentence. That's straight from the trash mobs in Blackwing Descent, or whatever it's called. The dwarves. You pop the hammer on someone and then slowly and they'll eventually die. Well, they won't die because no insta-kill abilities, but damage. That seems pretty cool. That's a pretty cool ability. 1 minute cooldown as well. We're gonna pop these up. Let's see what we get. Speed of Light, Fist of Justice, Sacred Shield, and these are the passives. So only 3 new abilities actually used, but the rest of them are passive. That'd be pretty nice. I like what they've done to the protection tree so far. Honestly, there's not going to be any major changes for most classes until we get to like the Warlock, which has been pretty massively changed. So far, all the 3 classes we've watched so far, the Paladin, the Rogue, and the Death Knight, they've all had pretty much the same, only like a rearranging and a couple of new cool things. Looking at the spellbook, I mean, everything is pretty much the same. There's nothing new. You recognize everything. This is new names. This is like the upgraded Hammer of Justice. We have everything else exactly the same. We have our stun. Oh man, my bars are such a mess. It's because I use Improved Judgment. Do I need to see the trainer for that? That's dumb, but that's cool. And everything else is the same. So, oh, new ability, Blinding Light. Oh, AoE blind. That's pretty handy. Well, on that note, I will say goodbye to the land of colored blocks. And see you all next time.